Okay, we are set up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Uncle Drew in the house, baby. To those joining, welcome. To those watching on the replay later, we're optimistic. Today's the day we hit 100K and blow through the number. Certainly trying. It was a good overnight. I think I went to sleep at 92,000. I think in that range, somewhere in there anyways. And here we are, just pressed through 95. So we're, what is that, 4771 away from 100,000. I think that's a huge number. Let's just back that up a little bit, see if we can get a better angle on the screen here. Woo! And away we go, off to the races. Let's see what videos are doing well here. Mango. Cutting mangoes is big. Creole butter still big. Chicken wing push and pull big. Barbie milkshake big. Pasta making big. Bread braiding big. Apple peeling big. Whew. A lot of videos doing well. Let's see another one. The sausage roll recipe. That's a good one. That video. If you guys haven't watched that video of how to make sausage rolls, go check that one out. They're great for appetizers. They're great for snacks. The beauty is once you make them, you can roll them up, put them in the freezer, and then whenever you're in a pinch for an appetizer, if you're having people over, if you want to snack yourself, pull it out. I didn't say pull out your sausage. Pull out the sausage roll from the freezer, cut it, and put it in the oven, and away you go. 20 minutes later, you're going to have a fantastic appetizer. So that's the sausage roll recipe. That's on the feature video of my page, or I should say my channel. So go check that one out. That's a really good one. That's a really good one. Sausage rolls, always a great. They're actually really good. That recipe's really good. Family love them, friends love them. And if you like them spicy, add in more jalapenos. If you don't like them spicy, leave out the jalapenos, but it gives some really good kick with jalapenos in there. I won't call them jalapeno poppers because they're not, but they've got jalapenos chopped up and in there. And when the jalapenos are in there, it gives extra kick. So go check that one out. I am tired as all hell. Didn't sleep much. India kept me awake again. I was watching India. Big viewership from India comes through and it starts about 3 a.m. Eastern time. So when I'm out there, I look like this in the morning. I look like absolute. It's no different than the other day, but I'm tired as all hell today, okay? It's only, 7 a.m.? Just after 7 a.m. Eastern. But I wake up around 2:30, 3 a.m. and I'm watching India. India's watching the videos and views and subscribing all around 3 a.m. is when it starts. I can actually show you. Look at this chart. Look. See right here? The beginning of, those are the last 48 hours. So the beginning of each rip is when India comes on board. And then, of course, once we get to Eastern time, Uncle Sam, everybody in the U.S., we're out here supporting, singing, getting this channel to 100,000 today, baby. Come on! We're only 47.33 away now. That ticker keeps on changing, and this ticker to me is mesmerizing. I'm going to make sure I have everything turned on the right way. Yes, we do. And this might be it right here. This might be my spot for the next, it could be the next hour. It could be the next 17 hours. I'm going to see if I can live stream straight through until we crack through 100,000 subscribers. So everybody who's subscribed, thank you. And if we really get moving here, I'm going to start cooking. And then I'm going to start cooking and not stop cooking until we go through 100,000. And my original plan was to start cooking when I broke through 90,000, which I'm kind of happy that I didn't do, because if I started cooking when I went through 90,000, that would have been Eastern time on Friday at about 8:30, 9 a.m. And I would have been cooking right now for 11 hours straight almost. Still not at 100,000, so I'd be tired as ever right now. I probably would have ended up cutting myself a few times, spilling things, dropping things, breaking dishes. But here we are, only 47.21 away. Ooh, look at that. Now we're only 47.20 away. Rocking. If you're subscribing while watching the live, thank you so much. If you're subscribing after watching the live on the replay, which a lot of people do, I'm amazed at that. Thank you for that too. But this could be the day. It could be the morning that we hit 100,000 or break through. It's a big day. Very big day. Well, it's just a Saturday, really, but we break through 100,000, it'll be pretty cool. It'll be pretty cool. On the big run. The big run. And if you want to see me cook something, just throw it in the chat. What you want me to go cook? I'll try and cook. What the heck? Not the first time I cooked on a Saturday morning tired. I might not have a lot of options in there today, but the fridge I think is kind of empty. We're making the push. We are making the push to 100K. Wow, just like that. Just like that. We're almost to 4,700. We're 47.05 shy right now. That's it. 47.05, 47.04. The countdown is on. I wish we could have a ticker going the other way. You know, like if it was going down, 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 the tick, 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 tick all the way down. 47.03. Oh, 47.04. It's the first reversal I've seen so far this morning. I saw a reversal last night. I wasn't pleased about that, but it happens. It happens, which is okay. If those are those bots or whatever somebody wants to call them, the bots. I don't want no bots watching the channel. Keep those bots away from my channel. There we go. 47, less than 4,700. If you're watching the live, and you could share it to your friends and get them to subscribe. Let's get over this 100K mark. This is huge. I mean, as it stands right now, we're only, this is wild to say, we're only about 250,800,000 short of Mr. Beast. We're gaining on him. Actually, we're not really gaining on him because every time we add 5, he adds 5,000. So he's still got the lead. But we're trying. We're pushing. All right, here we go. Ooh, 46.85. This is it. We're on a run. We're on a run. Come on. Come on. Big time run. Big time run here. Wild. Whew. I could watch that ticker all day. Come on, baby. Keep going. Maybe I'll start getting excited when we're in the 99,000 range. So still another 3,700 to go until we get into the 99,000 range. But it's off to a good start here on the Saturday morning. A really good start, actually. That it's in sight now. Now we could see it. Once we got past that 95,000, that was a number where I said, okay, now we're on the closer side to 100 versus 90. Here we go. And we could see the line of 100K in the sand. We're trying to get there. I mean, just versus a few minutes ago, look where we've come from now. We're only 46.59 away. 58. Woo! 57. Come on. Oh, share it to all your friends. This is awesome. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We've got more hockey playoffs tonight. We've got more cooking to do. This is a big Saturday. Orthodox Easter. Big days. I think we're going to see 96,000 pretty quick here. We've been online about 10 minutes or so, maybe 9 minutes in that range. And I think we've added on, geez, what was it? 200 so far? Something like that. Maybe more. Right now we're 4645 away from 100,000. That's a massive number. For me, 100,000, massive number. I remember when there were 2. And then I remember when there were 100. And then 300. Then I can remember 1,000. I can remember 4,000. I was live cooking for 4,000. That was a big one. And I think I had a few drinks after that live. I think that video's still up there too. I wasn't live for 5,000, but 5,000 happened on New Year's Day on January 1. And then 10,000 happened probably about 3 weeks ago. We're rocking now. We're ripping. 4630 away. 4630. Huge. Huge what we're seeing right now. And those videos are still walking as well. The Creole butter has taken over again. This is what I see here on my chart in the studio app, the YouTube studio app, how things are doing. It tells me which videos are doing well by the minute. So I can see all of those. It's a good gauge. We know what everybody wants to watch, so we make more of those videos. That type of food, people want to see it. Let's cook more of it. Let's go. All right, we're only 4621. 4621 away from 100,000. I think it's happening today. Why we're doing the live in the morning. We've got everything plugged in. We've got chargers everywhere. We've got extra phones. Whatever we need to get through 100,000. We're trying it. Absolutely ripping our way up there. Come on now. 4611. Come on now, let's bust through 95.4. Let's bust through it. Sometimes the silence is deafening on my end. We're here to entertain. Come on, let's see it now. Let's see 95.4. Let's see 95.4. There it is, 95.400. We're rocking. We are rocking. In fact, I think I need another phone here. I need another phone. I have to get my ass up. Woo! What a Saturday morning. Where is it? Do, 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 do. There it is. Is that the phone I'm looking for? It looks small. Where's the that one? Tell you what, ever since I changed over to this iPhone Max Plus or whatever this one is, the massive one, this other iPhone seems really tiny, like really tiny. Come on now. 4,584 away. Really pushing hard here, trying to get there. Making a run. Okay, I must have logged out of that phone. I don't remember passwords for it, so I'm not getting involved trying to figure that one out right now. We'll figure that out later. Maybe we can figure it out when we crack through 100,000. Oh, thank you so much, Faisal. Thank you. Appreciate you. We're right there. We're 40. What's that? 45.69, 45.68 away. 67, 66. Come on now. We're on the huge run right here. Just 45.64 away. Wild. Let's see where things are at. Check out some views. Okay, come on now. 45.56. I can see it. I can see it in sight. Hopefully those that are watching, check back in on the replay later on, see where we're at. $4,551. Wow, 45.50 now. Let's go, Andy is right. Let's go is right. Welcome. Good morning, Andy. I made mine as well. I didn't make the espresso, but maybe I just can't figure out the machine really well. This is a lot easier. But I've got my big mug today, and I'm ready. Absolutely ready for this. I think we can do it this morning. I think it's happening. Oh, what are you baking? What's the first thing you have to bake this morning? Some of those cheese pull-aparts, or some scones, or some danishes, or croissants? Maybe Belleville's best bagel? What are you baking first? The Breville Espresso Maker. Well, I'll tell you what, when I came on this live, we were 300 less, so we're rocking right now. 600 gourmet slider buns. Wow. That is a lot of bacon. I think you should stream live while you're baking those 600 slider buns, I should say, not slider rolls. Bake those live. Turn on the camera, put on a tripod, hit YouTube live, and go live. And make 600 of them. If you're doing it on that counter where those cinnamon rolls were being made, that's a perfect spot to set up that camera and go live from right there. We're on the right side here of 95,000 now. With the big press. With the big press to 100K today. Oh, you're not competing with me, man. There's how many millions and millions and millions of YouTube channels out there. No. You get out there and get live. We could do a joint live. Did you know that? We could do a joint live. So if I started up a live, just before I started, I add you in. And we can be joint on the live session too. Can you believe that or what are we at now? May the 4th? Is it the May the 4th be with you today? May the 4th. If we go back to January 1 is when we cross through 5,000. Oh yeah, you can do joint lives. Absolutely. Yep. So, for example, if I wanted to bake in your bakery, and I couldn't get out there, we could do a joint live session while you're baking. Or if I were baking here, for example, and I wanted you to be giving me tips and coach me through it, I could bring you in live and you could be coaching me along. Absolutely. Yeah, that's possible. I haven't done one of those yet. That could be really fun. I think it could be fun, say, walking around Vegas with having somebody in on a joint live and saying, hey, go here, and start going different spots and being directed by the people and by the extra person in the live. Okay, here it comes. 95.5. 95.5 is on the way. Thank you to all those that are watching. Thank you to the ones that will come back and watch the replay later. Today is the day. May the 4th be with you to hit 100,000. And I asked Mr. Beast to loan me a few subscribers to get over 100,000. He hasn't responded yet, but I'm still optimistic that he'll get to me at some point today. I don't know when. I was trying to tag him in here and I couldn't figure out how to do it. Maybe I should try another way here. Let's see if I could do it this way. If I at him, I'm learning all these terms, like at Mr. Beast. There we go. And I'll do this one. I'll do hashtag Mr. Beast. There we go. 4,493 away. 4493. We are ripping it. Let's see where we're at relative to yesterday morning. And I try and keep the time frame the same. I have to send my dad a snapshot of this. So yesterday morning at 8:14 a.m., so Eastern time, so we still have, 36 minutes. We were at 89,637. So we're just shy of adding 6,000. So by that time, I'm optimistic that we'll say we've added, and that we're going to be over 96,000 at that time, to say about 6,400. We'll see. It could be more, I don't know. But I can assure you we're staying live today. This is the day too. What have we got going on here? The Kentucky Derby today. I looked to go to the Kentucky Derby as well, and couldn't find direct flights. There are reasons why I couldn't go places like Kentucky Derby or Vegas. I was trying to be in Vegas for the 100,000 show. It's Greek Easter this weekend. So yesterday was Good Friday, and there's a big Easter feast going on tomorrow. So I had to be back for tomorrow, and I couldn't get flights that worked. Whichever, and I didn't care if I had to go direct, if I had to go there and back and not sleep. I just couldn't find something that worked. Also at a decent price to make it work. Some of the prices for flights were absolutely ridiculous. I couldn't stomach paying $2,000 for a flight to Vegas for basically less than 48 hours. That was going to sting a lot. And Kentucky Derby, there just weren't flights. My brother was looking, couldn't find flights that got us back before dinner time for Sunday. I needed to refill on the coffee. Okay. Where are we at? 5,466. 45.66 away. We're absolutely rocking it. We're killing it this morning. Got the fresh coffee. It's hot. Keep plugging away. Come on. Keep plugging away here. $45.55. Just $45.55 away. Come on. Come on. Oh, there's a good bump. That ticker gets moving. Look out. Let's check out the videos that are still being watched. Let's see where we're at here. Oh, the refreshing bok choy salad is finally starting to get some traction. That wasn't getting any traction earlier, but it's starting to. and we're having a lot of people, or we've had a lot of people bump in and out of the live right now. I'm at 71, which is good. It's off to a good start. Thank you, India. You remember Alanis Morissette and her song? What was the song name, Highland? Thank you. I think it was just called Thank You, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was Alanis Morissette. I'm surprised the video of a clucking great, I said a clucking great chicken sandwich, that was from Chick-fil-A, has not done better. It's had about, I think about 5,000 views. I thought that one would have gone through the roof by now, yet it has not. So far it's the Creole butter. And I have a feeling I should be pushing that Creole butter video more, because that one's doing really, really well. It's up to almost 72,000 views, and it seems to be the one that's really going. That one, I think it was the mango cutting, is closing in on 50,000. Yeah. Whew. And that sausage roll. Sausage rolls. Uh-oh, I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. Whew. 45.25. 45.24. I mean, just a couple minutes ago I was saying 4,700 away. It is rolling. We're gaining on that 96,000 mark. I've got exactly 30 minutes before I need to take another screenshot and send that to my dad for our 24-hour comparison here. So I'd like to be over 96.37. 96.6 I think is the number. 96.6 would be a nice round number to break through, and I think we'll do it in 30 minutes. I mean, it's asking a lot. We need obviously 1,100 and change here to get there, but I think we can do it. I think we will do it. Like I say, I'm not moving, at least until my coffee's done. I'm hoping I don't need to go to the bathroom right at when we're at 99,950 or something, because that could be trouble. That could be trouble. I can make some eggs, but I'm not hungry. Let's do the morning check-in of a few items here on the laptop. Multitask. I haven't even turned on SportsCenter yet. Still need to do that. But we're ripping it. YouTube is just ripping it up. Yeah, again, I'm not in the mood yet to be making anything, even the smoothie. But that could be on the list as well. Has that not gone through yet? That's weird if it had. No, it must have. Oh, I made that. Okay. Jeez. I think I need to treat sodium now like alcohol. Since I don't drink. I say I don't drink because if I have one Stella in, I think in a month, that's a lot. There might have been a month or two when I had two, and those were on the live sessions. But other than that, I just don't drink. So if I could treat sodium, I think I've treated sugar now like alcohol, where I just don't have that. That's a great idea. Stay live and drive to Niagara Falls for this. You know what? I think that's a really great idea. Okay, so I'll choose the number. It takes me an hour to get down to Niagara. So in that hour span, it could be about, the most I've seen is like 1,000 subscribers. So let's call it, if we get through 97,000 to leave some room. 97,000. If we get 1,000 while we're driving, we're at 98. Then it could happen. Yeah. Yeah, like that's great for you, Andy. I think that's incredible. The alcohol, and I don't know when it happened for me. It was, let's say, COVID wise. It was before COVID, actually. I want to say it goes back to probably 2018, 2019. It was being phased out. Like, and I was not a heavy drinker. I hadn't been a heavy drinker for years, except when I went to Vegas on trips. But in the last, I don't know, X amount of years, even there, like, I think I had like I say, a 6-pack of Stella in there since last summer, and it was still there. Like, there was one bottle out. It used to be, well, I'll have a beer after golf. Well, okay, great. So I remember once, a couple seasons back, I bought a case of beer, and it was still in there at the end of the season. So when the doctor asked me on the annual physical, do you drink? I was like, well, how much, what do you consider, do you drink? How many do you have? I said, well, if I have one in a month, I think that's a big month. So yeah, it's just not part of it. So I need to treat sodium like that. Like I say, sugar is like that right now. I think I've pretty much eliminated, even from the foods that I'm eating, not much sugar, but the sodium. Oh, low battery, what? We better not lose that. I thought I plugged this in. What the heck? What the heck? Let's see. I'm just going to pull up the wire and see if it's plugged in. No, oh no, that can't be good. Where's the plug? I thought I had this one plugged in. Oh wait, I'll just do this. Oh wait, hold on a second. Sugar. Well, see, speaking of sugar, okay, I'll take that one out and I'll plug this one in. Made it. Whew! So as I was saying, I need to treat sodium like everything else. Ruby Tuesday. Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday. I went to Chipotle the other day. I actually drove out there. There's not one close to where I live. It was I think it was a 24-minute drive each way. I drove there, and I hadn't eaten all day until I got there. No, that's a lie. I think I had a protein bar at 4 o'clock, and it was about 6:30, 7 o'clock when I got to Chipotle. I had a chicken bowl, double chicken, and I sat there and I ate it, and then I went back to the line, and I got another single chicken bowl, and that was well worth it. But last night, I don't know why, it was the Loblaws ban that started, so I was in a Walmart doing grocery shopping. And I was walking the aisle. I picked up blackberries, picked up raspberries, and then I saw this roasted red pepper dip. So I got that, and I got those darn Stacy's chips, and I was going to get a bag of them, but it was like $5.79 for one bag, or buy 3 for $11. Well, it was a great deal. How could I not buy the 3 bags? It brought my average cost down to like the $3.79 a bag. I bought the 3 bags, and right now there's only 1 bag and a quarter left. And the amount of sodium was disgusting in there. I need to stop that. But right now, let's stay focused on 100,000. We're going to be getting in the car, I think, and going to Niagara Falls. We'll see how it goes, how this rips. Closing in on 96,000. This darn Amazon return again. Amazon return shows up as a debit first, and then they flip it around to a credit. You gotta watch for that. They don't scam you. All right, keep on pressing, hon. Keep on pressing. We're trying. Anyone have any questions, pop them down in the chat. What's that? It's not 14.8? Yeah, 14.8. Not bad. Yep. Don't stall out now. Come on, let's keep pressing here. There we go. That's better. Let's see that. Keep on climbing. Keep on climbing. Make today the day so I can start getting good night's sleeps again. Those watching the replay later on, I don't sleep anymore. I wake up at 2:33 a.m. That's when the ticker really starts taking off. Due to our friends out in India that start watching a lot of videos at that time. It's pushing. Coffee's tasting good. Oh, thanks, Andy. You're too kind, buddy. It has been. This has been a record week for subscribers. I remember a week ago Friday, I broke through 42,000. But past Sunday, so we won't even call it a full 6 days yet. Sunday morning at about 9 a.m. Eastern is when I cracked through 50,000. And here we are pressing 100,000 not even a full week later. You're right, it did all start at that bakery. That bakery, Cobb's Bread, inside that bakery in lovely Belleville, Ontario, some would call it God's country, was the start of something special right there. It might have been, I was going to say the luck of the Irish, but it was certainly not the luck of the Irish. It was the luck of the English. And maybe it was that raspberry Danish, or was it the bagel, or was it the pizza, or the jalapenos? I think it might have been the jalapeno twist that got it all fired up and ready to go. In fact, I need to finish off that video series of seeing the cinnamon rolls coming out of the oven and then prepped for the display case, because I had everything else on those cinnamon rolls ready and posted, and again, some of those videos did extremely well, but I never got the finishing video. Obviously I wasn't there to do it. Of the cinnamon rolls coming fresh out of the oven, that tray, the door opening, the tray coming out of the oven onto the counter, letting them cool, and then being racked for the display case. So I do need to finish off that video series one day, get that posted up. But let me tell you, you get that YouTube started on your channel, you could focus on the bakery itself, and I think you would do a lot bigger than you could even imagine. And I think it would be great for business. Have a Cobb's Bread Belleville YouTube channel, and let the people see how things are made. And in your spot, I would never be concerned about sanitary conditions or cleanliness or anything like that. It all looked great to me. When it's going on video, though, just be prepared. People will critique things, how things are done and whatnot, but I think everything was fine. So they can just shut the hell up, as Stone Cold would say. Oh no, that was a rock line. The rock line was a... Stone Cold would have said, "That's all I got to say about that." Okay, we can log over to this one. We'll check this one out. We are now 4,224 away. 43.24 away. Did I say 43? No, that's 42. Get your math straight, Andrew. What? in caps too. I love it. Oh, there's a good push. 42.18. We can see it. It's in sight. Yeah, you're right. They would. The trolls would be out there, and that's something that I'm getting used to. But it's certainly a spot. You can also set up in your YouTube channel in the Studio app on filtering out certain words in comments. So if you don't want to hear or see certain things, you can filter those out. So there are certain comments that YouTube doesn't even send through until it's approved by the YouTube channel owner, or I guess the user. I don't know if you can ever say own a YouTube channel. But you can set that up so YouTube, number one, blocks a lot of comments that come through that you would actually have to go in and physically view yourself. And you have to make a concerted effort to view them, where you have to click on a few different spots to go and view those. So if you don't want to see those comments, you'll never see them. So you have to actively do it yourself, saying, no, I want to go in, I'll click here, and then boom, then those comments come up, and you can either approve them or delete them. But the way I see it is, if you don't want to see those types of comments, don't even go in to check to see what comments have been held for review by YouTube. As if they're thinking they're bad, more than likely they're going to be bad. So don't subject yourself to seeing the bad ones. But then you can take it a step further and automatically block out certain words. So if they're the typical curse words that you don't want to see, block those out, and you'll never see those comments on your channel. I shouldn't say never, but I think rarely you'll see those. Yeah, I've seen actually a couple of yours that were blocked by YouTube, and I had to go in and approve them. And sometimes I miss because I don't go in and look at those all the time. And they weren't your comments. Some of your comments that were blocked, they weren't bad. There was one about you had responded to one recently. I think it was about the Nelk Boys. I didn't even know, and I still really don't know who the Nelk Boys are. But you had responded to that, and for some reason they had blocked your response. So I approved it to let it go on there. There was nothing bad about it, but for some reason it got blocked. Yeah, I don't go in there at all. And the blocked comments get deleted automatically after 60 days as well. So I won't see them because I stopped. At the beginning, I was going in and looking at them, and then I was like, why would I do this to myself? Yeah, it was very odd. It wasn't a bad one. The one about the Nelk Boys. I still don't even know who the Nelk Boys are. I tried to Google it, and after about 10 seconds, I stopped because I said I don't really care either way. Like, yeah, I know there are. That's the strange part. Some of the ones I would think get blocked, or would be blocked, don't get blocked at all. All right, we're only 4,192 away right now. 91 away. Incredible here from when we started. And in 14 minutes, I need to take a snapshot and send that to my pops here for his morning update with his morning coffee. You can take a look at that. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's important. And not that I care. You know me well enough that I don't give two absolute flying fidoos about what people say. Because there will be those trolls or bad people out there. I don't care. But just because I don't care doesn't mean that I have to see it or that other people need to see it. So if we can block those people out, we certainly will. Yeah, and that's all I got to say about that, as like Forrest Gump would have said. All right, I think we've looked at all those things enough. We can set that laptop aside now in the morning. Oh, I think he's enjoying it, seeing it. Yeah, they've made some appearances on the channel. My parents cooking some stuff. And let's face it, they can cook me out of the kitchen any day, so they can certainly get on there. It's a matter of if they want to do that. And get on there. I think my mom wants a YouTube channel. But let me tell you something, a YouTube channel is a lot of work if you want to do a lot of videos. It's not one where you can certainly half-ass it and do the odd video here and there. Uh-oh, I just got another offer from Bellagio. What's this one? Hi, Andrew. Here are 3 complimentary nights of food and beverage credit and some free play. Wow. They're even showing me the calendar in August. So they'll basically get me there in August. There are only few blackout dates. That looks like a great weekend to go right there. Wow. Huh. September, also comping in September. That's good. What's really interesting is that the dates on the other ones that aren't blacked out are not that expensive. There's one night, actually 2 nights it looks like here in August, September. A couple of Saturday nights. They've got 3 Saturday nights, $752, $858, and $901 on those nights. August, they've only got one night, one Saturday at $752. That might be Labor Day weekend, but other than that, Saturday nights are not expensive. That's really interesting. Very interesting. When they're showing prices like that in Vegas, that means they're starting to hurt. Because I haven't gambled like a degenerate in a long time, and they're still raising or sending things out to me. Caesars, their properties are also sending things out a lot now to me, and I pretty much stopped going to Caesars because they didn't treat me well one time. They upset me, and I said, okay, no problem there. I'm not going to get upset with them and say that's their prerogative, and I just went somewhere else, back to the good old MGM properties. 4,160, 4,160 away. I've got to keep my eye on the clock too to take that screenshot at 8:14. It is getting that time of the morning though where I need to go and make a deposit somewhere. Especially with our coffee. Let's see if those same videos are still running. Cooling off a little bit, but the Creole butter is doing well, and there's still 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say 4 that are still running hot. The Creole butter is running the hottest. Okay, I know what we'll do here. We're gonna give Creole butter. Watch this. You want to see a big bump up? I'll show you a big bump up. Let's expose Creole butter to more people. Whip this open. Let's see if we can get that Creole butter really going strong here. Which I think we can. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting a lot of updates as soon as I open up the laptop. I want to see Creole butter really take off. Where are we at here? Oh, that one's ending today. No wonder. That makes more sense. Okay. We're gonna pop that up a little bit. Watch this. Let's see this thing rip now. Watch this. That ticker is going to start ripping in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes or less, actually. See. And that one will start ripping as well. Okay. When is this one ending? Let's see this one. Oh, May the 4th. Okay. Yep. That ticker's going to be moving now. Watch this. May the 5th. Yep, it is going. I think my stomach is saying, hey, thanks for all the sodium in those salty pita chips or whatever the heck it was that I was eating last night. Okay, we're ripping now. 41.22. How is our Vegas pizza one doing? I'm just checking out that one too. The other side here. Yeah, it's still doing well. Still doing well. We're pushing it now. Come on now. There we go. $4,114, 41.14. Yeah, it certainly is, isn't it? I'm gonna try next time I go out there. Like I said, I was trying for this weekend, just couldn't find the flights. But I will be going out there soon. I can assure you that, whether it's in May or June. And I'm gonna do a lot more reviews from different spots in Vegas. I think I'll focus on pizza joints and burger joints, pizza and burger and taco joints. This is what I'm gonna focus on there. And I still have, this is going to be a weekend where I'm going to try and edit more videos so I can be set to post more content. There we go, 95.9. Look at that number. 4,100 away from 100,000. Oh yeah, we're starting to rip. We are starting to rip. And I've got 5.5 minutes left before I need to take that snapshot for the update on the... on where we were exactly 24 hours later. So let's keep ripping it up there. Again, yesterday morning, 8:14 a.m. Eastern, we were at 89,637. So right now we need to add on about another 700, and I guess that's 727 more in 5 minutes. I don't think we're going to do that to get up to that number where we added on 7,000 in 24 hours. But now I'm confident if we keep up the pace that we've been at, we'll be there at some point by, I'm going to say at some point by 4 a.m. Eastern time tonight, or this tomorrow morning. Say that correctly. I've seen over the last few days the rip from 7 a.m. Eastern until about 1 p.m. So in the window we're in right now where we've added on 3,000 to 5,000. So this is very realistic that we make 100,000 before noon Eastern time. This is great, and I think that Niagara Falls would be a really great idea. Where would I park? I'm just trying to think, where would I park? Oh, there's a good run right there. And where would I be for the live session? I think that spot, I'm thinking of the spot right close to the falls would be a great one to be at for 100,000. And I'll start driving once we bust through. I think if we bust through 97.5 and it's still going, then I'll start driving. Boy, this is making a run. I'm gonna top up the coffee again. See if by the time I get back we're over 96,000. Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum. Close, just 57 shy of that 96,000 mark. Come on. Keep it running. $51 shy of 96,000. Come on, 50. Come on. Let's go. 49. Come on. Look at those numbers. 95951. Come on. We've got 2.5 minutes left to try and get over 96,000. It's trying hard right now. 40, 39 left. Let's see another comparison. I'm doing comparisons everywhere. We were at, that's the 90,000 mark. What time was that? 8:45 a.m. yesterday. Okay. 34 shy, 34, 35 shy. There's 34. Came back. 32. Come on. Let's press 96,000. Come on. Still rolling. 30 shy of 96,000. Come on. We've got 1.5 minutes left to take that screenshot, update numbers at the 24-hour mark. And then we may take a break from the live session. We'll see. 24. Come on. 23. Come on. We've got 1 minute left to break through 96,000. Come on. Ah. 21. Come on. Press through. Come on. Until that changes to 8:15 Eastern, we're still good to take the screenshot. So I'm at 8:13 right now, so I've got just over a minute. Oh, now it's just under a minute left. There we go. There we go. Come on. 10 shy. It's rocking now. Come on. Come on. There's a big delay on the different phone that I'm watching on. Interesting. One looks like it's about 15 shy. They're running now. Well, we're going to be pressing through 96,000 right here. It's coming. It's coming. Come on now. Just a few shy. Come on. Show us 96,000. Show it to us. 6 shy. Come on. Should be any second. There we go. Boom. We got there, 8:14 a.m. There's our little, kind of like a little litmus test. Made it. Done and done and done again. All right. All right, I'm going to shut it down now. Thanks everybody for watching. If we make it over 97.5, which could happen here because I'm watching right over there, the ticker is running. Make it over 97.5. I think I'm going to head to Niagara Falls and do the live right from Niagara Falls for the breakthrough of 100,000 and just hope it happens while I'm there. Otherwise, it's a long trip to Niagara Falls and back for not getting to 100,000. So fingers crossed, 97.5. If it's still ripping, ticker's still ripping, going to head out to Niagara Falls and do the live show for 100,000 right from there. So until next time, boom! Watch a ticker. Let the ticker take us out. It's still running.